I didn't, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but as it turns out, that was just a brief little chores and lunch break, and I've got a few more hours this afternoon. So perhaps we will get to the classic division point of earning a new achievement after all. It's gonna be a little bit yet, even as deep in the Stormvale Castle as we are, before it's actually time to fight Godric, but this is gonna be the funky 2-monitor thing it always does when I first start it. For that either. What gives? There we go. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. After a little lunch and chores break, I unexpectedly find myself with a few more hours this afternoon. So, with that, we're going to work on the courtyard. Alright, got him too. Get this guy up the stairs. I don't know if he has a horny blows, but I'd rather not risk it. Stormhawk Feather. Whew, there we go. Alright. Exile Hood. Crossbow bolts. Think that's everybody for this portion. Another Exile Hood. Ah, not quite. Not quite, my friends. Golden Rune 2. 5 Smoldering Butterfly. A Pike, which is new. A long spear featuring an especially lengthy handle. Specialized for use from long distances, it boasts the longest reach of any melee weapon. Incredibly useful even against foes on horseback, but hard to wield in cramped spaces. Skill, Charge Forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. Hey, Karis, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Golden Rune 2. Golden Rune 1. Mushroom. Magic Grease. Should be one more goodie up here. Oh, right here. And a Golden Rune 4. Further down, continuing to clear the main courtyard. Working our way toward that main gate. From this direction. Another Exile Hood. Those 4 guys. 5 more kukris. I am doing well, Karis. Thanks for asking. We haven't checked out this one yet. Oh yeah, this is Bloodhound's Fang plus 5. A unique weapon at plus 5 is statistically the power equivalent of a plus 13 standard weapon. This one has a really awesome skill, too. Bloodhound's Finesse. Great combos for boss fights. See it used before too long, I hope. 12 fire arrows. Prophecy painting. Work of a wandering artist, reminiscence of a painting titled Prophecy. Excuse me. This painter is said to have captured the landscape seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. There's a guy back here. I see him. Smithing stone 2. I hate these birds. I really do. How did something else get after me? Oh shit. I don't know where this guy even came from. Fuck him showing up to my bird killing party. Oof. Alright, Stormhawk feathers. Smoldering butterfly. Golden Ring 2. So she has killed one of the banished knights.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am the felling Lou. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Alright. Four smithing stone 1. And a nerd tree sapling, Trina's lily, and a golden seed. Amazing. Ah, there's the troll. Alright. Smithing stone 2. I need the troll alone, so I'm gonna bow pull his ads. Now we can pull the troll all the way to that statue. I will need him to break it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right here. Got it. Got him, and the statue contained 5 smithing stone 1 and 1 smithing stone 2. Pretty good haul. Cellar full of rats. Ah, yes. River offers you the song of her people. Fireproof dried liver. That's new. Cured animal liver, dried out after pickling in a red medicinal solution. Craftable item. Temporarily boosts fire damage negation, improving damage mitigation against attacks imbued with fire. Alright. We'll use a stone sword key. Godslayer's Seal. Sacred seal of the Godskin Apostles, inlaid with obsidian. Said to represent the manipulation of black flame, this catalyst enhances Godslayer incantations. No skill. This armament has no skill. If the armament, in the other hand, has a skill, that skill will be used instead. And here... Godskin Prayer Book. Prayer book bound in supple skin. Incantations of the god-slaying black flame are written within. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations: Black Flame and Black Flame Blade. We've been here. We're on the other side of that fog gate. We're all the way up to the 2 banished knights. Two of them at once is high risk. Got him, although I am almost out of heals now. Forgot about these guys. Turned out okay, but yikes. Can't tell where they are exactly. I haven't been over here. So there's 2 Trina's lilies. Oh, fuck me. Knocked me all the way down here. I'm now out of heals. Trying to make my way through there if I can. No, I don't believe you can, Karis. Just trying to make my way over there. There, now we're behind his ass. Fuck you, buddy. Alright. All that work to get an arbalest. Large crossbow made from composite materials, one of the largest of all bolt-firing devices. Its limbs are more pliable than metallic ones, allowing bolts fired from this weapon to pierce even helms forged of steel. Skill, kick. Push an enemy back with a high kick, effective against enemies who are guarding and can break a foe's stance. Sometimes a simple tool is the most effective. Alright. Now from here, we're kind of heading back into populated areas again. There's still more of the main courtyard to clear out through here, but for now, I'm trying to get to a grace. I'll come back and clear this after the fact. Right here. Here we are at the Limgrave Tower Bridge. 18,425. We'll level up here. That should be enough. Another into dexterity. Probably take it all the way to 35. Alright, we got a mini-boss coming up, so that's a good place to make sure you use all your runes. Should be able to see it by now, shouldn't I? Or did I take a wrong turn? It's a different direction altogether. I didn't really mean to leave. Oh, maybe it's out here. Maybe that's my mistake. Yeah, it's out here. Now here come my skeletal militiamen. Get barricade shield going. There we go. Somber Smithing Stone 1. Beast Blood. 2 Old Fangs. Now, we will deal with the lower courtyard eventually, but I'm just trying to get out of combat. Work back to the lift side chamber for now. Ride the lift up. And I lied about how long it was going to be. It actually is time. We are going to go fight Godric now. We're ready. These guys on our way by. Mostly because the living jar shards are good to farm. I can't remember, do I get 1 or 2? Oh shit. It's that troll. Settle him down. That's right. Okay, cool. That's my no skill shield. That's the one I want. I want a hotkey exalted flesh for this fight. Yes, we're actually going to use consumables. At least one anyway. Gold summon sign. Nefeli Lu, warrior. Summon this cooperator? Yes. Absolutely. Look at that double fisting badass. Alright. Alright, let's get him.
Mighty dragon. Thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Alone tarnished. Plain as a lord.
Hey, Meerkat.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
Alright. Phase 2.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Get wrecked, bitch.
Of all that is golden. And one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Demigod felled. We unlocked the achievement, Shardbearer Godric. Defeat Shardbearer Godric. 66.3% of players have this achievement. 4 of 42. A new tutorial, Great Runes. The Great Runes you receive by defeating Shardbearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored at Divine Towers throughout the lands between. See the description of each Great Rune to discover which Divine Tower you should visit. So we got Godric's Great Rune and Remembrance of the Grafted. The Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godric, devoid of any benediction. Seek the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. Remembrance of Godric the Grafted, hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. A feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold. And beating him spawns a Site of Grace. We should be able to level up. Close, anyway. There we go. Alright, got him.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me around like that. And after all that grafting, where did that take you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
I like this visual of what Godric actually looked like without any of his grafting.
Oh. Hello there. This was Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Just make sure his dialogue's exhausted.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate? Now I can do, can I?
Alright, there we go. So that was Godric the Grafted, Site of Grace. Through here we have... Throne Room. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Ah yes, a Shabriri grape. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. All the way out this way, we exit Stormvale Castle, and we arrive at Liurnia of the Lakes. This is the very... Irina, I think, was actually the start of it. Irina and Edgar at Castle Morn, but this is the, you might call it the proper start of the very long quest line that ultimately ends in the Frenzy Flame ending.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any sugary grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
Give a Shibiri grape.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
New gesture, as you wish.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the finger...
Oh, and look, Bach is here.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? I'm Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Don't tell me.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Alter garments. But this is everything we can alter. So it's actually quite a bit worse to alter it. Same with this one. Same with this one. Well, you know, I might eventually wear some of the Crucible Knight set. Takes a long time to get those pieces, but...
You're going so soon? But please do be safe on your journeys.
Alright. Well, there's more to do in Limgrave. It's not clear by any means, but for now, we'll explore Liurnia a bit. Oh, fuck. Or not. That was rather terrible. Let's warp back here. I realize I never actually rested in grace, did I? That was an error. So Hayata's gone. Bach is still here. That's probably as well as I'm doing. I've heard a variant of that before. It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop at the end. Oh, hi. Whole assload of you. These guys are different. There we go. Everybody settle down now. Still a long way to the Erd Tree. There's a welcome sight. A new Grace, Lyria Highway South. Right. Okay. I forgot to rest. Now we're going all the way southwest, southeast to that troll. foot soldier helmet. Helmet with a protective metal plate, widely issued to foot soldiers in a lord's army. Get to his face for the critical hit. Now that's handled. Tree Spear. Golden spear with tree-like design, wielded by knights employed as palace guards in the royal capital of Leyndell, deals holy damage. Requiring superior dexterity to wield, this great spear can perform consecutive thrust attacks despite its larger size. Skill Sacred Order. Skill of the Golden Order Fundamentalist Knights. Perform a salute and grant the armament Holy Essence. Highly effective against those who live in death. Now we're going to warp to the Limgrave Tower Bridge. Rest here too, just in case. Now I actually want to head out onto the bridge. Bolt Drake Talisman. Talisman depicting a yellow ancient dragon, boosts lightning damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. I have to fight some of these guys. And I can't use Torrent. Didn't expect the follow-up. That's my bad. Gotta get the critical hit. I gotta be alert to the archer, too. Damn it. Missed my critical window. Oh well. Golem's halberd. It's a pretty good drop, I think. A great halberd of black stone crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin, wielded by the guardian Golem. Skill, charge forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. Dude is shooting spears as arrows. That would appear to be true. Let him fire this one. Oh! Through the column, huh? Alright. Well, that's special. Still, thankfully the archers are considerably weaker than the melee combatants. Hey DLF, how are you? Always a pleasure, my friend. Good to see you. Seek item, and then behold head. Alright, so let's skip the waygate for now. You can see there are a couple of items on this collapsed staircase past it. Soft cotton and an Ash of War scarab. Gray scarab born directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of ashes of war during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of skills, but increases damage taken. Alright, now with that in hand, we want to go ahead and take the waygate. Travel to another location? Yes. We have transported to the other side of that bridge. Got to keep our eyes open for the Stormhawks. The regular birds won't mess with us. Alright, Stormhawk Feather. Golden Rune 2. Silver Pickled Foulfoot. Five Stormhawk Feathers, and it's kind of weird that the Waygate despawned, but right over there is where we just came from. First off, boss. Let there be night. Divine Tower of Limgrave. Behold, lift. Here is the Divine Tower of Limgrave, Site of Grace. Let's see some of the other ones out there, too. So, have a gander at these things. Looks like 2 fingers. Restore the power of the Great Rune. Achievement unlocked, and we got Godric's Great Rune. So the achievement is 5 of 42, Great Rune, restored the power of a Great Rune. 61.8% of players have this. And we have Godric's Great Rune. A Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godric. Its blessing raises all attributes. This Great Rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. Let's warp to... here somewhere. Gatefront. That's the one I wanted. Alright. We are now, unfortunately, going to be farming this camp for a brass shield. It's time. I was hoping we could get one naturally before this, but alas, no such luck. Great Runes. Great Rune menu. With the Great Rune menu, you can equip Great Runes that have had their power restored. You can use a Rune Arc to give even greater benefits to your equipped Great Runes. we will equip Godric's Great Rune for now, and... Have I found any rune arcs yet? No, I didn't think so. So rune arcs take whatever the benefit of your Great